best friend, Bree from Michigan. We're seeking $300,000 for 15% of our business, Apolla Performance.
Did you know 75% of Americans say that they experience foot pain?
But we have the answer. Introducing the smartest sock in the world, Apolla.
Targeted compression and sustainable yarns, arch support, ankle stability, energy absorption, and the option of grip. They're as durable as they are cozy, and they feel like hugs on your feet. This help reduce pain, fatigue, swelling, allowing you to build strength without restricting range of motion.
Made in the USA premium brand that has built a community of health and wellness. So who wants to help empower those that need a hand
Or a foot.
to do more of what they love, one step at a time with Apolla socks?
Awesome, awesome. Sorry I had to cut off in the beginning of some recording issues. Anyway, $2 million opportunity to go head to head with Damon and Bombas. And we got Lori. She looks like she's on board. Hopefully there's sales and the numbers are the ship is sailing in the right direction. And 300,000, that's a bit pricey, but 15%, if the numbers make sense, maybe there's a deal here. I'm excited to check to see this. I own a few pairs of compression socks. I believe mine are recovery socks from running. So they're from I believe they're all from Asics. But yeah, I like compression socks a lot, actually. They are very nice.
What's in front of you? You have a sampling of all 6 of our styles in various colors and tones. Now, the best way to do it, if you've never done a high compression sock before, you fold it in half, then you have to pull it on nice and strong, completely covering the ball of the foot, then peel it onto the rest of the foot. Then repeat on the other side. Now, Robert, what you are feeling with your arch and ankle support.
Robert,
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Next, you're going to be noticing the energy absorption pads that are knit in on the ball of the foot and the heel. Those have 3 independent studies showing their efficacy of reducing force. It's like a hug on your foot. And what that hug is doing is reducing the injury-inducing inflammation that causes pain, swelling, and fatigue.
I feel the hug.
What's the material?
Nylon and polyester.
All right. Well, I like the idea that the padding built right into the heel. I have pretty terrible arches, and so I always even just around the house, if I walk barefoot or with just socks on, or even with slippers on for too long, my lower back actually starts hurting regardless, no matter what. Yeah. So I really would like to actually try these out. I want to see if I can wear them around the house and stuff, and see if it could maybe counteract some of that fatigue that I end up having.
And how did you come up with the design? How do you know about all this compression and what it does?
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you, Apolla actually started to help the toughest athlete in the world. Not hockey. No, Mark, sorry, it's not basketball players.
Is it moms?
It is dancers.
Oh, dancers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dancers have twice the injury rate from the knee down as football players. And I came up with the idea in grad school to use high-targeted compression to create flexible support that would mitigate what causes 65% of dancer injuries.
Are you a dancer?
And that's inflammation.
We're lifelong
Well,
dancers.
let me tell you. So I have my master's in kinesiology, as well as in grad school. I got my certification as a registered yoga teacher, as well as national certified strength and conditioning specialist and personal trainer.
Wow.
Dance life gives you creativity, grit, discipline, but it's also a culture that is riddled with injuries to mind, bodies, and souls. And I was one of those that suffered and still cope with many of my chronic injuries today.
Brianne, what is your background?
Yes.
Yeah. So like Casey, I'm a lifelong dancer. I have taught, I've competed, I've danced in LA professionally.
So I danced for years, modern jazz and ballet. And you know what it did to me? It made my large toe bone on bone.
Yep.
Yes.
From being a point and all of that. So I wound up having to have surgery on both big toes.
Painful.
So yeah, I totally know. I am the walking wounded from years of dance.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I want to speak to what these feel like, because I'm the skeptic. I've bought everything and every type of shoe and all of that. They feel really good because what's cool about them is they're padded right here, which especially I know for women with high heels and things like that, you're sore. secure in the pad of your foot. But then here, it compresses tighter, so you're giving a built-in arch, right?
Yes, it is a patented arch. We actually have 2 utility patents.
Wow.
And we also have a design patent on the style that has the open heel.
That's great.
Our utility patent focuses on our compression arch. I consulted with vascular surgeons, PTs. My stepdad is a podiatrist.
I believe you on the sock.
Wow. Yeah, that is phenomenal. And then to have Lori just go, being able to explain it. So I mean, it goes beyond sound. It doesn't seem like Mr. Wonderful is buying
My
into
stepdad is a
it.
podiatrist.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like, yeah, okay, I believe you. But look, if that actually, the whole arch thing, if that's there, I'm sold. I'm gonna buy some after this for sure. Hopefully they're not sold out at this point.
I believe you on the sock. Talk to me about sales, okay?
We have sold 120,000 pairs since we launched the company.
How many dollars? Dollars? Wait, how long ago was that?
$4.1 million since
How
we
much?
launched.
How much?
$4.1 million since we launched in August 2016.
But what last
Year
year?
to date, we've done a little over 800,000.
Wow.
We're going to do another 800,000 headed into our busiest months by the end of the year. We have a fantastic return rate of 2%, giving
Is
us
this
a net
direct to consumer or selling in retail?
direct to consumer, and is 85% of our sales.
You only have
15
a
is wholesale.
2% return rate?
2% return rate.
Can you believe that?
That's fantastic.
No, that's crazy.
So we're going to get to 1.1 to 1.2 net sales this year, but this is not the first time we've broken $1 million in sales. 2019, we broke $1 million in sales, and then the pandemic hit.
Our 5-year plan of eventually expanding outside of the dance community was immediately accelerated. So we redid our brand, our design, our packaging, our website to be able to speak to non-dancers and still serve the dance community.
So this year,
So that is so important. I know on the news they were talking about especially towards the beginning of the pandemic into the middle of 2020, talking on the news you got to make sure you're wearing sneakers, wear sneakers around the house, wear something that has some kind of arch support, foot support, so you're not just walking around barefoot or with just socks on all day, because it's not good. Your feet will get tired, your back will hurt, especially if you're walking on hardwood floors with concrete underneath of it, like my house is on a slab. So I wish I had found out about this sooner, because it would have saved some of that pain. Because I'd like to just wear socks, but if I'm going to be on my feet for too long, I have to put something under me.
In 1 month, and we relaunched in February.
We raised our prices $2 to $7 per pair without our customers blinking an eye. That gave us a 20% swing in our gross margin from 53% to 73%. We have several KPIs.
You deserve it.
Thank you. We have a 52% returning customer rate. We now are going to be profitable this year. So as we continue to grab this mass market, we're going to book
How much do a pair of socks cost?
They cost between $6 to $10 per pair.
Wow.
They retail between $32 and $40 per pair.
A pair of
Per
socks.
pair. They're the best pair of socks you'll ever own in our
the
customer.
madness. Better be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They retail between $32 and $40 per pair.
So let me speak to that, because when I was going through the website, and I'll link that video at the end, I saw that $32, and in that video I said, oh, is that for one pair, 3 pairs, 6 pairs? It didn't say. So maybe that's something that they should, or maybe I missed it, but be more clear on that's one pair, because if I had ordered it, I kind of would think I would get 3 to 6 pairs for that. Maybe 2, but 3 to 6 pairs. 32 to 40 is definitely pricey. But again, if I could wear them, I would maybe just wear them around the house. I would just wear them around the house. I would get maybe 2 or 3 pairs, and then I would change into those socks after I get home. But I'd have to be able to wear them a couple of times, because I don't do laundry every other day. So
Pair of socks.
Yeah, 4.1 million in sales.
Are you spending a lot of money on advertising?
Yeah, where are you spending your money?
It's marketing. So our operating expenses are about $40,000 to $45,000 a month.
You're selling socks for $40.
Well, one style is $40.
But the thing is, it's not an ordinary sock.
Correct.
No, exactly. That's what we're
You
trying to...
talked about the dance community, but I too am a member of the dance community.
You
I
are.
was a great dancer. So I understand exactly what you're talking about. And I got to be honest with you, I don't dance anymore, shamefully so. I should be practicing again. But guys, I'm not your shark on this one. I'm out.
Thank you.
This is not public knowledge, but I got paid to dance for the first time at Folkways Pittsburgh as a
What?
folk dancer. Yes, when I was 16.
That's amazing.
When I was
way.
16. I also got paid to teach dance when I was in college.
I knew that.
Put that aside. This product has to be demonstrated, and that's why it's been so hard for you to sell and why it hasn't gone viral. I don't know if you get there, so for those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean that's really tough. But look, with those kinds of margins, you can run sales and probably spark up a whole lot of sales. In fact, I bet you, I wouldn't be surprised if they have like a 10% off or something going on right now on their website.
Understand. Thank
Thank you, Mark.
Look.
Thank you.
You're the real deal. You know your numbers, you have the background. Where I'm struggling with, I don't understand why it's not more viral, because it's an incredible product. You know,
In the
my
dance
world,
community, it is. And that's
Yeah,
something
we're
you
a
got to
well-known
understand.
brand.
We're worn by all the top pros. You name it, Emmy, Oscar winner, Tony winners.
It's a smaller market.
it's not for me. I'm
But
out.
we have two people that
Well, when you're talking to a market of dancers, they're going to spend more on those socks, right? They're also not wearing them necessarily every single day. They're wearing them purposely for, I don't know. I guess they're wearing them while they're dancing or to support their feet while they're not dancing. Not too clear on that, but I don't know. It is really pricey. I wonder if there's any room to get the cost down from $6 to $10 down to like $2 to $4, $2 to $5. If they could get that down, or $3 to $5, $3 to $5, have it. Then they could maybe get some of that down, some of their sales down and increase that way.
can get us there. So
absolutely know
we would
without a
love
doubt.
to hear from Lori and Emma.
My big problem with this is that you've been in business for a long time. It's not quite growing at the speed that I think it should. Right? There's something not quite connecting.
Yes.
To me, it's just not something that I feel that I would be really passionate about. I wish you all the best, but for me, I'm out.
Thank you,
Thank
Emma.
you. I
But
want to
wait,
touch on
there's
one
Lori.
thing, Lori, though, is that we are growing at
growing.
an insane speed. We just closed Q2 at an average 100% year-over-year growth.
Listen, I will tell you, I am a person who doesn't love socks, but I'm a person who also has lived the foot problems, right? So I look at the two of you, and you are so smart and fast. I like people that move fast. I like people that think fast. You have all of that. And I have to say, I have sat here in high heel shoes. Look at this shoe. I have sat here in this shoe with that kind of arch and incline. And you know which foot's more comfortable?
That one.
This one, not at all, hurts. This one feels no pain.
Exactly.
These are fantastic,
Eureka!
fantastic socks. But I think I understand sold as well as you could, and I think that I can really help you.
You can.
So for a girl who doesn't even like socks, wouldn't wear socks, you have converted me. So I'm going to make you an offer. It might not be one that you like, but I'm going to make you an offer.
30%.
So I'm going to offer you $300,000, but I want 25%.
Okay.
All right.
Lori,
Yeah.
would you consider coming down to 20%? We are growing 65%. We have so many great things. We really want to do a deal. Can you do 20%?
Here's the problem. I love you, but we have a lot to prove, and we got to get you into the homes, like mass.
Yes.
And that's what I can do. So I'm holding firm.
Okay.
I mean, you get to work with Lori.
Lori, you have a deal.
Woo!
And I will so comfortably walk over in my sock.
One sock.
I want to hug you, too.
They're so good.
Oh my God, I love it.
Love it.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.
Congratulations.
Wonderful.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't want to cry.
Oh my God. We just got a deal with Lori Grenier. She's our dream partner. We could not be more thrilled. We have sacrificed, our kids have sacrificed, our husbands have sacrificed. This is going to change our life. So there are not enough words to be able to describe to you what this means. Thank you so much. That is the craziest experience of my entire life. I cannot believe we just did that.
Wow. Yeah, that is awesome. Casey, Bree, I would love to have you come here on the show and give an interview and talk about your business, talk about Shark Tank experience and all that. Anyway, just leave a comment down below. Like Juan here, keep up the good work, Joe. Watching from Costa Rica. So awesome. I love seeing the different countries that we're reaching with the super community. Drop where you're watching down below, and I'll see you either check out their website, Apolla's website with me, and their social media up here, or I'll see you in the video down below. Take care and go be super.